And today we are going to add integers. This is just going to be a problem session. We will have a whole bunch of good step-by-step practice problems. Very first problem is 8 plus 13. We know that 13 plus 8 is, we add ones first. 3 plus 8 is 11, right? And then 1 plus 1 is 2, 21. Actually, we all know that 8 and 2 make 10. 8 and 2 make 10. This is going to be 10. 8 and 2 make 10. It leaves 11 here. You just know that 8 and 2 make 10. 10 plus 11 is also 21. This is just like normal first grade addition. 17 plus 9. There is nothing challenging here. We know that 17 and 3 is going to make it 20. It leaves 6. My answer is going to be 26. If you want to write vertically, 17 plus 9. 7 plus 9 is 16. And then you put 6 here. And then 1 up here. 1, 10 plus 1 more 10. 2 tens, which is 20. 26 was the answer. 123 plus 45. 123 plus 45. This is another easy one. When they are both positive, it is pretty fun. 2 plus 4 is 6. 168 is the answer. By the way, guys, when I just put the question up first, I want you to pause the video, challenge yourself, test yourself first, and then we'll go over together. So, next question. Oh my God, negative 3 plus 3. What's up with this, right? Okay, don't freak out. Let's think about what negative 3 is. Negative 3 is this, guys. This is negative 1. This is symbolizing negative 2 and negative 3. This is what negative 3 is. 3 negative 1s. Positive 3 is, this is 1. This is 2. And this is 3. And we all know that 1 minus and 1 plus makes 0. We all know that 1 minus and then 1 plus makes 0. This is a big fat 0. This is 0. Okay, this is 0. So negative and positive, this is going to make a 0. This is going to make a 0. What is left? Nothing. The answer is 0. Negative 3 plus 3 is 0. Similarly, if you see like negative 5 plus 5, it's going to be what? 0. If you see negative 123 plus positive 123, it is 0 because each one negative kills another positive and then nothing left. Nothing left. This is more fun. Negative 6 plus 7, when I look at the absolute values, I see positive 7 wins. Positives are winning here. Let me show you visually. Negative 7 is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 positives. And negative 6 is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think you can see visually what I mean better now. This is a big fat 0. This is a 0. This is a 0. Another 0. 0. 0. The answer is positive 1. So if the absolute value of the positive part, in this case 7, is bigger, they are determining the sign of the result, the sum. So we knew that when we first look at the problem, it's so obvious that absolute value of negative 6 is 6. Absolute value of 7 is 7. This is bigger. They are going to make the determination of the sign. So it must be positive because 7 is bigger than 6. So the answer is the difference 7 and 6, which is 1. Similarly, if I see something like negative 4 plus 7, and I know that 7 is bigger than 4, the answer is going to be positive. I don't need to write if the answer is positive. 7 minus 4 is 3. This is the answer. When the signs are different, we just look at the absolute values. Another one, negative 2 plus 5. Positive is bigger than negative, so it's going to be positive. 5 minus 2 is 3. This is my answer. Negative 2 plus 1. In this case, negatives are more than positives. They are going to determine the sign. Let me show you visually. Maybe it's going to make more sense if I draw the diagram. This is negative 2 is, positive 1 is this. And I want you to observe the, not this one. Yeah. I want you to observe the zeros here. So this negative 1 and positive 1 is going to make 0. Our answer is negative 1. So negative 10 plus 3, as you see, you have tons of negatives. You have 10 negatives and 3 positives. 3 positives can only kill 3 negatives, but you still have 7 negatives. This is the answer. Hopefully, you are going to understand better when I use different methods. So another method is to think about a thermometer, for example. Let's say the temperature is, this is 0 Celsius, negative 1, and this is negative 2. And then if temperature goes up 1 degrees, the new temperature is going to be negative 1. This is the answer. Another way to think about it, this is my number line. This is 0. This is negative 1. This is negative 2. And then one addend is negative 2. You're right here. And then you need to go up 1. You need to go forward 1. If you go forward 1, your answer is negative 1, which is right here. There are different ways to think about it. Oh my God, I have already two negatives here, and then I'm putting together 3 more negatives, and overall I have 5 negatives. My answer is negative 5. So if you see, for example, negative 10 plus a negative, by the way, IXL notation is like this, negative 10. This is the same questions as like negative 10 plus negative 10. These are same. When you put together 10 negatives plus 10 more negatives, the answer is going to be negative 20. Okay, you have 7 negatives. 3 more negatives. You have 7 negatives. And then 3 more negatives. Overall, you have 10 negatives. Of course, the answer is negative 10. You add them. When they are both same signs, you add them. Interesting. You have 9 negatives and 3 positives. You know that absolute value of negative 9 is big. They are winning. They are determining the sign. It's going to be negative, definitely negative. Look at the difference. 9 minus 3 is 6. My answer is negative 6. Definitely negatives are winning. They are going to determine the sign. They are going to make it negative. 29 minus 9 is 20. Negative 20 is the answer. In this case, again, negatives are winning because absolute value of negative 5 is greater than absolute value of 3. My answer is going to be negative. Negative what? Negative 5 minus 3 is 2. Negative 2 is the answer. Here, again, absolute value of negative 11 is bigger than absolute value of 10. They are going to determine the sign. The sum is going to be negative 1 because 11 minus 10 is 1. Oh my God, I have too many negatives. 345 negatives plus 356 more negatives. When you put these together, it's going to be 701 negatives. Too much. Oh my God, I have 701 negatives. Too many negatives. 677 plus negative 789. Oh my God, I need to think a little bit. Their signs are different. This is positive and this dude is negative, and I'm adding them. All right. Whose absolute value is bigger? Definitely negative part is bigger. They are going to choose the sign of the answer. It's going to be negative. All right. If it's going to be negative, I need to find the difference. 789 minus 677. 9 minus 7 is 2, 1, 1. Negative 112 is my sum. In this case, positives are determining the sign of the sum because 1000, absolute value of 1000 is greater than absolute value of negative 781. So it's going to be positive, definitely. Let's look at the difference. 1000 minus 781. I need to regroup this, I guess, right? It's a little bit tricky, guys. 0 minus 1 is not possible. You go to tens. There is nothing here. Go to hundreds. Nothing. Let's regroup this. Now you have 10 hundreds. But you have nothing here. You need to regroup again, right? You have 9 here and then 10 here. You need to regroup one more time. 9 here and then 10 here. 10 ones. 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 minus 8 is 1. 9 minus 7 is 2. 219, positive 219, because we knew that at the beginning, positives are absolute value-wise greater than negatives. That's why the answer is positive 219. Thank you so much.